with all the books in the world of personal development, why isn't the world a perfect place? Is because sometimes people tend to work on areas where are not applicable to make the progress. So we've all seen people in various situations. For example, they may go on and learn some new techniques, they may buy a new car, they may buy some new clothes, yet they still go away and feel the same way. They're not working on key areas that they need to work on to make the changes. And so what I ask my clients sometimes, I'll ask them who they are and what they really want. And the key is getting an answer to that question is always really powerful, and it's a very difficult question for a lot of people to answer who they are and what they really want. And the key for me, where the logical levels process is, it deals with the environment, behaviour, capability, beliefs, values, identity, spirituality and purpose. And these have a massive impact in terms of who we are and how we go about doing what we like to do. Because there's a lot of people out there that like the idea of doing certain things. They like the idea of being a pop star, a footballer, because they think it's going to bring them fame, fortune, love, whatever. Yet when they, some people when they do achieve it, it's a massive letdown. Or for the people who actually like the idea of doing it, don't like the idea of putting the hard work in to get there. And the key is, if we're setting a goal, or we're building a business, or we're looking for our own personal congruence, is for us to identify at what level do we need to work on. So the key thing is to understand what we need to work on, is to, first of all, present ourselves with the issue, and then, having presented ourselves with the issue, aim and get understanding what outcome we'd like. But what we do, we explore the various areas in the hierarchy, and by doing that we can make a decision what we do at what level to make the changes necessary for long-lasting change. So I'm going to get you to, and we can keep it content free, that's fine. I'm going to get you to think of an issue you might have, Marie, just in your mind, and I'm going to get you to explore the issue at various levels in the framework, and then we're going to come back and then you can decide at what level you do the work necessary to make the steps for long-lasting change. So really relax, close your eyes, let yourself go. I'm going to come back from 5 to 1. As I come back from 5 to 1, you're going to become more and more relaxed, and just let yourself go. 5, really relax. Feel your feet against the floor, your back against the chair. One hand might fall warmer than the other. 4, really relax. 3, 2, and just let yourself go. Really relax. I want you to just explore the issue that you might have, and just notice what it's like in the environment. Become aware of where you are and what's going on around you. Whenever you've got this issue, where you are, notice any sounds and sights and colours and feelings that you have in this environment. Just give me a nod when you're in the environment and notice what's going on, what's happening. I now want you to move to the next level, and as you make the step to the next level, just break state in your mind, imagine your phone number backwards, and become aware of what you're doing and saying related to this issue, and how that's making an impact. And now we're going to move forward into capability. Before we do that, we can break state, phone number backwards, and become aware of your capabilities and skills. Think of all the skills that you have acquired in time, and your capabilities that can help you with this issue, what you can do, resources that you have. And now I'd like you to take a step forward to beliefs and values, and before you do that, break state again, phone number backwards, and think about what's really important to you, what you believe about yourself and what you believe about this issue, what you believe about the world and its impact on this issue, and your values, what's important to you, and what's important to you about this issue. Okay. Now, having done that, we're going to move into identity. I want you to break state again and we move into identity, and I want you to notice who you really are. Who you really are. What your identity is. And what your identity is around this issue. Okay. And finally we break state and we go into connection and spirituality. I want you to think of this issue and what your purpose in life is and how this relates to this issue. to come back from 3 to 1, and as I come back, I want you to gradually come back in the here and now, in your own time, your own pace, Marie. Okay. Okay, now we go back into a neutral meta state, and what we can do one of two things. We can explore the hierarchy of levels, and we can decide if there's any level we want to go back to and explore again. Or alternatively, it's the other way of doing this technique. We can actually walk through the process for kinesthetic people, which is quite a powerful process too. Okay, is there any area that you want to go back to re-explore, Marie?
I think the beliefs and values.
Okay.
Something that I need to think a bit more deeply. It was a bit superficial when I was first looking at it.
Okay, I want you to really relax and close your eyes again and let yourself go. And I'm going to get you to imagine going back to your beliefs and values. What you believe about yourself, what you believe about the world, what you believe about this issue, and what's important to you. And what's important to you about resolving this issue. And what you believe about resolving the issue too. Okay. I'll just gradually bring you back to the here and now again. We'll go back into a meta state as well. Okay. How do you feel about the problem issue now?
I was able to see that more clarity.
Okay. Are you clearer now in terms of what you've got to do to resolve?
Yes, I am. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Is there any levels here that you feel you're going to do some work on to achieve your outcome, or is there anything that you feel you can go away and work with to achieve your outcome?
I think it allows a deeper exploration of the identity and who you really are, because we're always improving and changing, so it's just to remind us of the core state of who we really are, who we become.
Yeah, so which identity can change, we've taken a new role, okay.
Right,
so and where this